What happens when one damaged power line threatens the digital services you use every day? Every online transaction, AI-generated image, video call, map request, and cloud application depends on infrastructure most people never see. We think of the cloud as something invisible, reliable, and always available, but the cloud is not floating in the sky. It is powered by enormous data centers, connected to electrical grids, and protected by backup systems that are not always as bulletproof as the industry suggests. In Northern Virginia, a reported power failure exposed just how quickly that system can become unstable. One disruption involving the power grid created a serious risk for facilities that support cloud computing, enterprise software, financial services, streaming platforms, and artificial intelligence. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Northern Virginia is one of the most important data center regions in the world. It hosts a massive concentration of facilities because the area offers strong internet connectivity, access to customers, and a large network of electrical infrastructure. But concentration creates a trade-off. When many critical facilities operate in the same region, they can benefit from shared infrastructure. At the same time, they may become exposed to the same regional weakness. Now imagine a storm or equipment failure damaging a single power line. Data centers are designed to keep operating when grid power is interrupted. Backup systems are supposed to take over immediately. Those systems can include batteries, uninterruptible power supplies, diesel generators, transfer switches, and connections to multiple substations. The promise is simple. If one system fails, another system takes over. But redundancy only works when every part of the chain functions correctly. A failure in a switch, transformer, control system, generator, or cooling system can create a much larger problem than anyone expected. In the Northern Virginia incident, the transition between grid power and backup systems was not perfectly smooth. Some generators reportedly did not activate as expected, while critical equipment experienced interruptions. That is a warning because data centers are built around the idea that these transitions should be automatic and nearly invisible. The bigger question is why this risk is becoming more urgent now. Artificial intelligence is changing the energy equation. Traditional cloud computing already required significant amounts of electricity, but AI workloads are different. Training and running large models require specialized processors, high-density server racks, advanced networking, and powerful cooling systems. A regular web application might spread its energy demand across many ordinary servers. An AI system can concentrate enormous computing power in a smaller number of facilities. That concentration increases energy demand. Companies such as OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and many other technology firms are expanding their AI capacity at extraordinary speed. They are building more facilities, installing more processors, and competing to deliver faster and more powerful models. The technology is moving at software speed. The infrastructure supporting it often moves at construction, permitting, and transmission line speed. Those are very different timelines. For decades, electricity demand in many parts of the United States was relatively stable. The grid was designed around gradual growth. AI is introducing a sudden and concentrated surge in consumption. A new data center does not simply add a few computers to the grid. It can require as much electricity as a small city, depending on its size and workload. That creates a dangerous mismatch between digital ambition and physical capacity. The industry also talks frequently about 5 nines of reliability, or 99.999% uptime. That sounds nearly perfect. But uptime is not controlled by a single switch. It is the result of hundreds of systems working together. Utility power, transformers, batteries, generators, cooling, networking, fire protection, software controls, and human operators. A data center can have multiple backup systems and still experience a serious disruption if those systems are not coordinated correctly. Diesel generators are part of the traditional answer. They are powerful, familiar, and capable of running for long periods. But they also have weaknesses. They require fuel. They create emissions. They are expensive to maintain. They can take time to start. And they still depend on control systems, transfer switches, and technicians who know how to respond under pressure. The deeper issue is not simply whether one facility has a backup generator. The issue is whether an entire region has enough independent power options to handle simultaneous failures, extreme weather, rising demand, and unexpected equipment problems. This is not just an engineering issue. It affects your work, your business, your healthcare systems, your financial accounts, and the AI tools you may already depend on. If a cloud provider experiences a major outage, you may not immediately see the cause. An application might stop responding. An automated workflow might fail. A customer support system might go offline. A payment platform might become unavailable. The visible problem may look like a software bug. The underlying issue could be electricity. But here's the good news. This problem is serious, and it is not unsolvable. The first solution is modern energy infrastructure. Data centers need stronger transmission lines, better regional planning, and more local power options. Microgrids can allow a facility to disconnect from a damaged utility network and continue operating with local generation and storage. That could include large battery systems, fuel cells, geothermal energy, solar installations, or advanced nuclear power. The goal is not simply to add more generators. The goal is to create multiple independent paths to reliable power. The second solution is smarter workload management. AI systems do not always need to perform every task in the same location or at the same moment. Some workloads can be moved to another facility. Some can be delayed. Some can operate at a lower level of intensity during periods of extreme grid demand. AI itself can help monitor energy consumption, detect abnormal conditions, sequence backup systems, and shift workloads in real time. That flexibility could reduce stress on the grid and prevent a small failure from becoming a cascading outage. Data center operators should face clear reliability standards, regular audits, and realistic testing of their backup systems. Regulators also need better visibility into how much power new facilities will consume before approving construction. Communities should not discover the infrastructure impact after the buildings are already in place. Technology companies also need to treat resilience as part of product quality. Faster AI is useful, but only when the systems behind it remain dependable. The bigger lesson is simple. AI is not just a software revolution, it is an energy revolution. The winners will not necessarily be the companies that build the most servers the fastest. They will be the companies that understand the connection between computing power, electricity, cooling, resilience, and responsible planning. The cloud may feel invisible, but its limits are physical. Every AI request depends on wires, transformers, batteries, cooling systems, and people keeping the network stable. The Northern Virginia incident should be treated as a warning shot. If infrastructure investment, smarter software, and stronger oversight move quickly enough, AI can continue expanding without making the digital world more fragile. But the gap between digital ambition and electrical reality cannot be ignored. AI is not magic. It's engineering, product discipline, and relentless execution. Now don't forget to check out the related video in the corner for more practical insights on AI, automation, and the technologies shaping the future. Hit like, subscribe, and join the conversation below if you want straightforward AI updates, real-world use cases, and strategies that actually deliver results. See you in the next one.